Dear students, in this session we will cover the topics and the examples of vertical curves. We have learnt various categories and types of vertical curve. Now we will learn how to calculate the length of vertical curve. This is the first example. Let us learn the statement which is given over here. A vertical summit curve is formed at the intersection of two gradients plus 3 and minus 5 percentage. So what we can observe over here is that summit kind of curve is given, two gradient out of which the first is the positive and second is the negative is given. Design the length of summit curve to provide design the length of summit curve. You need to design the length of summit curve to provide the stopping side distance for a design speed. Design speed given over here is 80 kmph, and you need to assume suitable data. Again, I am repeating the statement that a vertical summit curve is formed at the intersection. Two gradients are given. You need to calculate the length of summit curve, and the design speed which is given over here is 80 kmph. So what we will do, first of all we will interpret the data. Here the speed as capital V as 80 kmph is given. What we need to do, we need to convert this capital V into small v, means you need to convert this 80 kmph into meter per second. To convert any kmph into meter per second, you need to divide the value with 3.6 and we will get it as 22.22 meter per second. So this is the first thing we will do. Now you have to assume the data. So as we have learned that there are two categories of summit curve. First is where the L is more than SSD and another is where the L is less than SSD. So out of these two scenarios, you need to consider one. Let us assume that we will take the first scenario. In such case, we need to calculate the value of SSD. Now, the equation for SSD is Vt plus V square by 2GF. We need to consider the value of T, which is the reaction time. We will assume it as 2.5 seconds. We have calculated the value of V. We have calculated the value of T also. If remember that this is small v and this one is also small v. Now we will calculate and consider the value of G. G is the taken as 9.81. We will consider the value of G as 9.81 meters per second square, and we will consider the value of F as 0.35. If we substitute this value into this equation, we will get it as this is 22.22, this is 2.5 plus 22.22 whole square divided by 2, 9.81 into 0.35. The value we will be getting as SSD will be 128 meter. So this is the first step. Now what we will do, we will assume a criteria. We will assume that the consideration which will be taken over here is L is more than SSD. This is our assumed criteria. So the equation where the L is more than SSD, the equation for L is NS square divided by 4.4. We have the value of S 128, but we do not have the value of N. This N is deviation angle, so we need to calculate the deviation angle N. N can be calculated with this equation. It is N1 minus N2. N1 over here is 0.03. This is in percentage form, so we will consider it as 0.03 minus 0.05, and 2 value is in minus, so the final value will be 0.08. If we put this value in this equation, it will be 0.08 into 128 whole square divided by 4.4, and it will be 297.89, means approximate 298 meter. The length which is calculated over is 298 and the value of S is 128. So we can say that the considered assumption where L is more than SSD is correct. So this was the first basic example which was based on summit curve. Now we will move towards another example. This is the another example. Statement of it as a descending gradient of 1 in 30. Now keep remember, whenever a descending gradient is given, you need to consider it as minus value. Meets an ascending gradient. Ascending means it is plus value. So this is n1, this is n2, which is given. You need to form a valley curve, not a summit curve, but a valley curve. And the stopping set distance given over here is 120 meter. So we will consider both the criteria, but before that what we will do, we will try to interpret and understand the statement. So here the descending gradient, which is n1, it is minus 1 by 30, and n2, which is ascending gradient, it is 1 by 40. To calculate the deviation angle n, the equation is n1 minus n2. It will be minus 1 by 30 minus 1 by 40. So it will be minus 7 by 122. So this is the value of calculated Sn, which is deviation angle. Now we will consider the case of L more than SSD. If L is more than SSD and we need to calculate the length of valley curve, we have learned that the equation is L is equal to ns square divided by 1.5 plus 0.035 s. Here the value of n is 7 by 120. S square means 120 whole square. Whenever you are putting the values over here, you need to take it as positive value. 1.5 plus 0.035 and the value of S is 120. So it will be 147.36 meter. If we consider L more than SSD, then the value of length of valley curve will be 147.36. If we consider L is less than SSD, then the equation will be this. L is equal to 2S minus 1.5 plus 0.035S divided by N. If we put this value over here, it will be like this. It will be 143 meter. So what we need to do, we need to consider higher of both of these values. So we will consider this value as this is the higher from both of them. 147 is higher than 143. So we will consider this as our length of valley curve. So it will be L, it will be 147.36 to be adopted. So this is how it works. Now let us move towards the another type of example. This is the statement of that example. An ascending gradient, what we will consider ascending means it is plus, of 1 in 100 meets a descending gradient means this will be minus. A summit curve is given over here, is to be designed for a speed is given over here is at 80 kmph, and overtaking side distance is given OSD, it is 450 meter. So you need to design a summit curve for the speed of 80 kmph with the consideration of overtaking side distance as 450 meter. Two gradients, one is ascending gradient and second is descending gradient is given. Ascending gradient means this gradient and descending means it is this direction gradient. So first of all, we will try to interpret the data. Here the value of S, which is overtaking side distance, is 450 meter given over here. N1 value is plus 1 by 100. Value of N2 is minus 1 by 120. You need to calculate the value of N, which is deflection angle, N1 minus N2. It will be 1 by 100 minus 1 by 20. So it will be 11 by 600. Now this is the calculated value of N. What we will do, we will consider both the case where L is less than SSD or L is more than SSD. Consider this as the L more than OSD and another is as L less than OSD. Mistakenly it has been written as SSD, it is OSD. Because in our statement OSD is given. If we consider L is more than OSD, then the equation for that calculation is NS square by 9.6. Here the value of N is 11 by 100. S means 450 square and here it will be 9.6. So the calculated value of length will be 386.72 meter and the value of S is 450. See, L, we have considered L more than OSD, but here after calculating the value we have got it as L less than OSD. So the criteria are not satisfied, so we will write over here that it is not okay. So our first assumption was not correct, so we will move towards the second assumption, which is L less than OSD. What we will do when we will consider the L less than OSD criteria, we will put this equation 2s minus 9.6 by n. It will be 2, 450, 9.6, 11 by 100. And we will get it as 376.50 meter. S we have calculated as 450 meter. So you can see that L is less than OSD, which we have considered. So it is the OK criteria. So length that we will consider at the summit curve length will be this. It will be 376.50 meters. Now let us move towards the another example, which is the last category of example. A descending gradient. Descending means it will be in minus. 1 in 25 meets an ascending gradient of 1 in 30 means plus. A valley curve. We need to calculate the length of valley curve with the consideration of both comfort condition and headlight side distance consideration. The speed which is given over here is 80 kmph and the value of C which is given over here is 0.66 meter per second square. Now what we will do the calculation with the interpretation. The value of N1 is minus 1 by 25 as it is in descending gradient. N2 will be 1 by 30. We will calculate the value of deviation angle, which is N1 minus N2. It will be like this. Minus 11 by 150 is the calculated value of deviation angle. So we will consider first condition as the comfort condition. If we are calculating the length as per comfort condition, the equation for that is L is equal to 0.38 N V cube raised to 1 by 2. So it will be 0.38 150 80 cube 1 by 2, and it will be 73.63 meter. With respect to this first comfort condition, the value of L will be 73.63. The second condition is about the headlight sight distance. The equation for headlight sight condition is quite lengthy and laborious because you need to consider the value of SSD, then consider either this case or either this case. So we will calculate the value of SSD. What we will do for the calculation of SSD, the equation is this. Here the V needs to be in meter per second. This V is in kmph. So we will convert this 80 kmph into meter per second by dividing it to 3.6. So it will be 22.22. We will consider the value of T as 2.5. Again 22.22 whole square by 2, 9.81, and we'll consider the value of F as 0.35. We have done these things in our previous examples. So the value of SSD will be 127.32 meters. Now we need to consider one criteria out of two conditions. Either we can consider L is more than SSD or L is less than SSD. Let us consider this. For this, the equation is ns square divided by 1.5 plus 0.035 s. So it will be, this is the value of n. You need to ignore the minus sign, as I have told earlier. We'll put the value of s, which is 127.32 whole square divided by 1.5 plus 0.035 into the value of s is 127.32. If we calculate this value, we will get it as 199.58 meter. So this is L. S we have considered is 127. As we can see, the condition of L is more than SSD, which we have considered over here. So it is okay. So we will consider the value of L as 199.58 as the length of particular valley curve. I hope you have understood the concepts thoroughly. Try to calculate this example on your own. Try to conceptualize the methods. Thank you so much.